Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally back filming. You have no idea how relieved I am. It's been a while. I am so sorry. I was just not well enough to film. Had no motivation. I had no interest in makeup and similar things. So yeah. Now I have it. I found back my mojo, maybe, I hope. And thanks to a lot of you on Instagram who talked to me, discussed things with me, got me to get over my I don't care about new releases, so I don't care about makeup, so I'm not gonna film about makeup type of slump. But yeah, we have some stuff to talk about. I know this is a little bit late, but this will be my September roundup. It will include my favorites, a little bit of a roundup of things I loved, and my empties for the month. I have a few more, like say body and skin type things and lots of makeup, and I would actually start from the skin stuff because I was on holiday for the first 2 weeks of September. You guys might have seen or should go see my chat about how my holiday went. It was a chit chat get ready with me, which went up 2 videos ago. I will link it up in the cards for you guys. We went to Catalonia for 10 days and loved it. Then we came back one day at home. That's when I filmed, and then we departed again and we drove to the south of Germany for my brother-in-law's wedding, and that was dreamy on a lake with the 3,000-meter mountain next to it. Very beautiful. It was very long drive that one way and then long drive back. And I got sick there because, you know, many humans in one place means someone will be sick, means it will make other people sick. So, anyways, the whole point for saying this is that my skin favorites are SPF and tan related. So the SPF that I picked for this holiday was the Vichy Ideal Soleil SPF 30, and I took the hydrating version. There are 2 other versions. There's the antioxidant version and there is the bronzing version, which I guess has a little bit of DHA, but that one I couldn't actually find that easily, and I found this one. It was on sale on a Dutch pharmacy website, so I purchased this one. The way this water works is it's 2-phased. You have to shake it to mix the 2 phases together. There's a water and an oily phase, and then you can spray it on your body. They say shake it very well before use because otherwise you would be applying a lesser amount of SPF. And it is SPF 30 with UVB and UVA protection, and I like the idea to try a water instead of a cream. I have been using creams up to now and oils sometimes. When I was a bad girl, when I lived in Italy, and I was like tan starting May until September, so it was very dark. But I wanted to try something else, and this is a great product. I loved the texture of it. I took it with me, I sprayed it on my arms. I sprayed a lot of it and then rubbed it in, but rubbing it in wouldn't leave me greasy on my hands and it would absorb really quickly. So I really like the format of this. As you can see, I didn't use a lot, but this is the result of maybe 3 days in the sun, and for the rest we were walking in cities or hiking, and then I would put on this and bring with me the SPF 50 spray from Vichy that I have, and another 15 cream but in a mini version, and then I would reapply on my arms and on my face that way. But this was really for days at the beach, and we only had 2 or maybe 3 days at the beach, and that's how much I used by myself. My husband doesn't sit in the sun, so he's like, I'll go inside. Sure. The other one is also for afterwards. I bought this Garnier Ambre Solaire After Sun Hydrating cream with a bit of DHA in it, so it will increase or keep up your tan in the weeks after your holiday, for example. And I'm actually down here with it. I used it every day in my holiday after I don't know, we were out took a shower and put this on. I love the refreshing feeling. I've been using it also since I'm back, and I feel like it has kept my tan a little bit better than if I didn't. And yeah, I'm not as dark as I was, but I'm also not a pale mozzarella as I am usually by, I don't know, the beginning of the spring. So I really love it. I used a lot of it, and it's a really nice gradual tan. It's very subtle though, like it's not a gradual tan that I would use in winter to lead up to summer, but rather something to keep my tan, and then after this I will move on to actual self tanner. And then just normal moisturizer. But I really liked it, and I'm definitely gonna buy it again next year. Just a really great after sun. Another thing for my skincare, if you remember, I had discussed in my previous videos how I was having issues with all of my moisturizers pilling on me. Anything that I put as my last layer, SPF moisturizer, on top of my skin was pilling, and during the day, yeah, just looking horrible. What I did is actually take out one step of my skincare routine, if not even two, the two serums that I use. I am currently toning, cleansing, toning, applying a niacinamide serum, and then applying an antioxidant serum, and then my moisturizer with SPF. That wasn't working for me in the really warm weather, and what I had done is I had removed the antioxidant serum, which is also hydrating, and which I think actually was a little bit too rich for my skin at that point. I already put it back in since the temperature dropped and the fall is here, but that was a really good thing, and I know we discussed it a little bit in the comments and on my Instagram, so I just thought to update you on that. That worked, and it made that my both my ginseng tinted moisturizer as well as my Paula's Choice SPF 30 moisturizer were working again fine for me. Now I would say let's get into the makeup. First things first, and what I used the most was shimmery blushes. I had taken with me on holiday the Becca, Chloe and Malika palette. Not this one, but the pressed version of them. Maybe I can actually find it, yeah. Here I have the pans that correspond to this palette. This one had broken and I had repressed it in here. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here in the card, but I'll hold these ones up for commodity. Commodity? That's not English, Alice. For ease. And I've been loving these two blushes used just by themselves. Very easy in the evening after being out all day or just wanting to go out for dinner. I just applied my tinted moisturizer, set the center of my face with a mattifying powder because I have oily skin, and then applied a mixture of these two or just one of these two blushes all over my temple down to my cheeks, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and it looked really beautiful. I also used this technique to when I went out visiting cities or things like that. I really love these, and I have to say, not impressed with the bronzer. I don't really care for it, and the highlighter is just a highlighter, nothing fantastic, but the two shimmery blushes were amazing. And the other ones that I used a lot, of course, are the ones here in my Hourglass Unlocked palette, and these blushes and this bronzer are fantastic. The bronzer especially, I really like it. It's nice and luminous. The blushes, I like them. I wish the colors were a little bit different in the sense that I don't use plummy, more cool toned shades a lot. So if it was of a deeper terracotta, I would have liked it better in here. And the ones that I did use that is a deep terracotta and a nice shimmery brushes are my Colourpop Super Shock Cheeks. This one is Bordeaux, which I think doesn't exist anymore, and this one is Drop of a Hat, which was re-promoted in the fall collection, I believe. And they are both gorgeous shimmery cream to powder type of blushes. I wish, and this is a petition, for Colourpop to release more in this formula, because their matte blushes never really conquered my heart, but these ones are fantastic and really beautiful. This color here is just, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. So it's nice and deep, it has a beautiful shine, it blends out really nicely. I love it. This for fall is like fantastic. So yeah, I am into shimmery blushes, as you can see today. I have 2 different blushes today because I'm working on a video for you guys on the new Hourglass blush palette. This is a spoiler alert. This one here will be coming out very soon. And yeah, I tried 2 shades on 2 different cheeks. Could you tell before I told you? Let me know in the comments down below. And then I would like to move on to lipsticks. One of my favorites, discovery of this year, is this lipstick right here. This is Velvet Jazz by Lisa Eldridge. And yes, I finally decided to use it, and the occasion was the wedding of my brother-in-law. I had a Tiffany, light Tiffany blue type, or mint green Tiffany blue light dress, and I had burgundy shoes and or dark red shoes, dark red purse, and I wore a burgundy smoky eye and this lipstick. I don't know why I told you all of this. The photo is on my Instagram if you want to, but I love this lipstick. It is intangible. You don't feel it on your lips at all. It lasted me all day through the wedding, where we had like drinks and food and then dancing in the evening. It was fantastic. The bullet is the most beautiful thing ever, and I am very sad that I ruined it by using it, but hey, I wasn't gonna spend 35 euros that it costs without actually using it, right? The component is beautiful, the lipstick is beautiful, the shade is like this really beautiful tone of dark red. To me, it's an everyday type of color, but I really like it. It's a bit lighter than Diva, a little bit less purple, and yeah, I really like it. Did I say it enough times? What was a nice discovery and a little bit of a change for me, but I really want to mention it, is this Colourpop Lippy Sticks in the shade Runaway. This is a bright but deep and saturated fuchsia, and I think it looks fantastic. I don't look good with any shades that contain white or that are too light, so you can see that this one here actually has quite a bit of depth and saturation in it, and I think it looks fantastic. I used it a lot just with mascara and minimal makeup to just distract from the fact that I didn't want to do my makeup. I don't know, it was just quite a discovery, quite a unique shade, something that I purchased recently and really surprised me by how much I love it. And that one is a dupe for Skyscraper Rose, I think, from Lisa Eldridge, or at least that's what I bought it for, following Temptalia's recommendation on her blog. And the last lipstick for this run is not new. It's something that I've had and I've loved. It's been on my favorites before. This is Nabla Cosmetics Nolita, and this is a beautiful terracotta medium shade. Love it. It looks great. To me, I wear it like a neutral. I wear it like my everyday My Lips But Better shade. It's just perfect. It looks ridiculous next to this very bright one, but it's a really good staple in my collection. I've used it a lot. It lasts very well. Great formula of these Nabla lipsticks. And I think that's it for my favorites. We're gonna move on to my empties, and it is also, again, oh, sorry, grabbing my Sephora empties bag. It is also very related to my holiday because it's all samples and minis. First things first, a favorite, I love it. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I have these as gift with purchases, and I run through it actually during my holidays, and I had to purchase a new one. Luckily at the Sephora in Barcelona they had one size up, but not the full size, so I just bought the one size up and I have it for my next trip, and I still have one this size for like the smaller 3-day trips. I really like this. I take this and a flannel or a microfiber cloth to remove my makeup during my holidays, and it works absolutely fantastic. Better than taking cotton and a micellar water, I find. I rediscovered the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I never bought the full size because it's quite expensive, but this oil was really, really good at night to replenish after a day out, or either in the sun or just in general outside. I really, really liked it. I think it's a bit too expensive for me. I haven't seen those fantastic results that tell me, yeah, you should buy it, but it's a really good product and I'm really enjoying it. I finished a sachet, a bag of the Acne Pimple Master Patches by CosRx. I already have a backup. I like these. I apply them at night when I have a zit or a pimple somewhere. I apply them at night and it really helps reduce the swelling and speed up the recovery, or for them to mature enough for me to pop them, because I do. I'm sorry. But yeah, I really like these and I go through these not that fast because I don't have that many pimples. Thank you for, yeah, thanks to my skincare, I guess. And yeah, I finished one of those. I tried a lot of new things during my holidays, and one highlight was the Calm Redness Relief line by Paula's Choice. Now, I have a lot of these, especially from the toner. What I did, I had a ton of these because I have a friend who gets me samples from Paula's Choice. Thank you very much. And I had a ton of these and I cut them open and put the toner into a little bottle that I could take with me on holidays. And this is the soothing toner for normal to oily combination skin, and I would apply it every evening at night after my cleansing. And I think it is a very nice and soothing toner. It's not gonna be like a treatment toner. There's no acids, there's nothing fantastic in here, but it is just good old calming, good ingredients, hydrating ingredients. I was looking a little bit. It has colloidal oatmeal, sea whip extract, other plant extracts, and panthenol, which is a great soothing ingredient. So very, very happy with these. Have a ton of these actually. And then I had brought the Redness Relief cleansers with me, just to make sure that while cleansing I wasn't stripping my skin more than it had to. When you go out on holidays, at least for me, I'm out all day and I feel my skin gets much more of a beating than usual. And the Redness Relief moisturizer for normal to oily skin, and this I used as a night cream because it doesn't have SPF, this version here. I had the pore refining toner, which is the toner I use on a daily right now. It contains niacinamide, and I use this in the morning because I feel like it helps keep a little bit more balance in my skin and be less oily. I tried also the Ultra Facial Oil Free Cleanser by Kiehl's. Hated this. It was just so waxy and just waxy. It didn't come off clean. It was not really gel in texture. It was more of a wax. So I did not like this. I would not recommend it. It did not feel great on the skin. Not a good experience. Then I had one of the Vichy Mineral 89 Fortifying and Plumping Daily Booster sachets with me, and this I really liked. It is a very light gel texture. It feels like it hydrates your skin, and I would apply it at night as my serum. More Paula's Choice toners and moisturizers, and I think the final sample I have here is the Colistar Microgel concentrated moisturizing microgel with 3D hyaluronic acid, mainly a nice hydrating serum. One more sample size that I found, this is a Vichy clay mask, and I didn't bring this on holiday with me. I just finished it and it was okay, nothing special. I didn't see anything fantastic out of it, but I received this as a gift for purchase and gift with purchase, and I'm happy to have gone through it. It's a really nice glass jar, so I think I'm gonna wash it out and use it to decant product. It's better than the plastic ones for sure. And one last thing that I'm actually just throwing out, it's not really an empty, is my No Wipe Top Coat by Elite 99. This is a gel top coat, and I had done my nails with gel before holidays. They lasted so well, you guys. I was so impressed. Usually on me, gel always peels or there's imperfections and I pick at it and it comes off. So I was really happy to have done my nails, but thankfully I had a backup of a top coat, because when I went to do my nails, this is like concrete now. It's super hard. Anyways, I think that concludes my empties. I still want to do a, how can I call it? Shout out to 2 palettes, because they have been my favorite thing in the last few months. But they didn't come with me on holiday, but I still love them a lot. And it's these 2 here, the Gemini and the Smoke Sessions palette. Oh, they're so good, and they're made to be together. They're so good. The Gemini especially for everyday looks, with these browns just all over the lid and you're happy and done. Nice green looks, so with these greens right here. But then for green looks, I think it can use with some help from its cousin. These gorgeous shimmers here are for a very nice daily use, and these more, I don't know, cool tones. To me, they're not as easy to use, but I've been liking them as well. Especially this forest one is really wearable. I've worn it at a wedding party recently, and these 2 dark ones are perfect to complement the looks in the Gemini palette, because I don't use black a lot. The black in the Gemini to me is useless, and I prefer these 2 for more cool tone or more warm tone green looks. And I think that is it, you guys. Fantastic palettes, and I would like to thank you for hanging out with me today and for sticking around during my slump. I know it hasn't been long for you, but for me it feels like a long time, because I haven't filmed, well, since that little get ready with me in between my holidays, but before that it was a few weeks for sure. So I'm very happy to be back. I'm looking forward to posting more videos for you and filming more videos for you. And yeah, keep an eye peeled for the Hourglass blush review, and I think that's gonna come next. I'm gonna do my project pan right after that, because by now I missed the month mark, and yeah, it is an important one because it's also the switching of the season, so I'm allowed to switch out and in things that I want to use. So yeah, those videos will be coming. Thank you so much for hanging out. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!